want to make a difference to the people below us and younger than us, just like the people above us and older than us did to us.
So that's what this is all about.
That's what it's all about. It's not about, I don't care, I'll be honest with you, I don't care if it was a rec league in here. I don't care if it was not the best players playing in here. I don't care if we didn't have a kill card, NBA players, Jalen Adams playing here, who else? Emmanuel, all those guys. I don't care if they didn't play in here. If we could have a league in here and that stands was full with young adults, kids that were in here and not outside, that would make me proud. I don't care no amount of money, no amount of anything that can change that. That is what we said when we started this, because that is what Laurel Boys and Girls Club was built on, not built on making millions of dollars. It was built on affecting kids' lives like us. So why would we change that? We can't come in here and change that. So we got to be the same influence and difference to these guys that they were to us. It got to keep going. Because guess what? When I have a kid, they're going to be looking up to Spencer. So when it's all come full circle, so if I'm not a good influence to Spencer, Spencer's not going to be a good influence to my kid. AJ's about to have a daughter. Yeah. We got to make sure we're that positive influence to Seven and make sure that she's growing up the right way. And we have to do that. And it falls on us. Yes, she has great parents, great grandparents. But when she steps out the house and she comes up to the gym, we got to make sure we're the right representation of that. Yeah. And that's what this is here for. And that's why this is not going to stop. Because I see the effect that it's having on the kids, the adults that come in the gym and sit right there. They sit right there. They walk in and sit right there as soon as you walk in. And I see the effect that it's having on them. And if I can do that for the whole city of Laurel, that's me. That's what I want to do.
Especially them. The ones that are playing are ones whose careers may not be as prosperous as they thought it was, but when they're here, they remember being a kid again. Just for a couple of hours, they come in here and they're special. They're the ones, So for me, I look at the fact that we don't know what a lot of these adults are going through. What we do know, if it's stressful or strained, or giving them the opportunity to maybe change their life around or see things not so serious, it's just a game. Life is a game, and it's what you make it. You put the work in, you're productive. If you don't and give up, then you might as well sit on the bench. It goes back to us just saying you might as well sit down because you don't want to play. And you're not ready.
So like last week, and I was telling, we were talking, and one team, the playoffs were last week too, and one dude, walked out, and he had gotten into some trouble and stuff, and he came to me. I was sitting there doing the door, and he came to me right there, and he just looked at me and said, "Thank you," and I'm like, "What?" Like no problem, like the league, and he was like, "Nah, like thank you, like you helped me. This league has helped me. Please don't stop it. I want to come back every single summer." And it's something that people look forward to. So when you hear those things and when you see the tough times that you got scrapping up, the jerseys, the washing the jerseys here late at night, the money, everything.
Thinking about it all.
Those things like that keep you going.
You said that was like a favorite moment of yours?
Oh, yeah, that's a favorite. I mean, every time somebody always says thank you, people have come in there and just to see, that was the best moment ever.
How about Cuddy?
Nolan. And Nolan. Cuddy and Nolan. I got to give it to them, man. They're Cuddy and Nolan. I thank them so much, man. They come and sit every single game. And I'm not talking, they don't leave early. They're not here late. They're here 30 minutes early. And they call and talk about the league. And they are the starters of the city, the people of Laurel, the people around the way coming up here and watching the game. And it's people that, like them, that have made it more about Laurel rather than outsourcing. You got a lot of teams, but they're here. They're making sure that we keep our Laurel roots. And they're literally here. They spend, $30 on concessions.
Yeah. And they look forward.
Yeah,
they bug me for days and say, We saw Real posted this or posted that. Are y'all gonna play? Are y'all gonna have this? What time it is? And I'm like, man, I don't know. And they say, man, how you not gonna know? It's your gym and this, but it's on their mind. Today is Saturday. There's a championship, and then they're saying after today. So what are we gonna do? And I'm like, what do you mean? What are we gonna do? It's football season for me, So it's a whole different avenue and venue. But for them, today we were out on the field at 8 o'clock in the morning until I guess 5 today, and I was out in that heat riding my scooter. Speak of the devil.
That's my cousin AJ.
Come on over here, man. No, the door's unlocked. Tell Spence to go and do it. But they was holding this interview up for you. So, come on. This is Jesus coming, by the way.
How's it going, man?
How you doing, man? So that's his partner in crime and everything else.
That's how he tried to lead it up. But nah, this is, like I said, this is who started it with, and everything I do, pretty much with this guy.
You obviously the commissioner. AJ, what's your role?
I would say, I don't know, co-commissioner, I guess. We all in this together.
It's for y'all.
Yeah.
Help run this.
Yeah, it's all of us that pretty much that run. I mean, we get, like I always say, it's always kind of crazy. I don't like to take, the credit for us, but it's kind of like the masterminds, that do it, an expansion of it. It was kind of everybody that came up. All right, we're gonna do the league, but the expansion of it was, started right here. So
19 teams. How many are there right now?
23 teams this year. Yeah.
And so you mentioned like the Goodman League down in DC. Got Rousseau up in Baltimore. You got Watts as well. Like, where do you see you guys in like 5, 10 years? Where do you think the hierarchy is going to be for the one league?
Best league in the DMV. I promise you.
Sure, same
You think the same thing, Coach?
I just want them to keep working. That's all. Just perfect their craft, because it sells itself. I was surprised how fast it picked up. And it's not like we have the outdoor. It's not like we have the who's who, but it's just a good competition. It's safe, the environment, the fact that it's so competitive that everybody, even some of the guys that are losing in the semis and the finals, are saying things like, next year, I'm going to bring my own team. I'm going to start my own, type of deal. And they're with good teams. So next year, I expect it to be even better. I like the fact that they wear a certain type of uniform, and the guys like the spin we put every year, on what's going on. And these are big kids to me because they enjoy the uniforms. They enjoy the look, the fact that they switch up the colors every week. So you don't wear the same thing every week. You change up different weeks. You look different. They're always clean and fresh. And some of the guys that want to come out, and most of them, a lot of them have been in big arenas and big environment. And to want to come here to this little childhood memory type atmosphere, and have these guys coming in, happy to be here. Some of them are just coming through the door now.
Yeah, some of the guys
that want to make it happen, So.
Tell me about the field car, man. How did that happen?
It's him. He'll tell you. He's on his team.
That's my man. I went to school with him. When he went to Princeton Day, I was playing Princeton Day prep school. So when he was in high school, Princeton Day. So we kind of just connected like that. And I just asked him to come back out. He really probably boosted us for real. Had a lot of people come out here from him. So that's really how I think we grew so quick. Like he said, I didn't think we was gonna grow that quick. But once he came out, a lot of people started wanting to come see him. And from there, we just kept picking it up. Then a lot of people seen him here, so they want to play him. That's really how it is.
And people are real, honestly, they're hitting us like, yo, like, is Kill playing today? Kill, and it's like so many dudes have wanted, just come out there. We all know, friends with him and, close with him. And he's always like, yo, like, I'm all, like, he prioritizes the league. Like, this is, we're not from Baltimore where he's from, but he comes out here and he'll text them in a group chat like, I'm there this weekend. Like, I'm there. He'll work around the schedule and be there. So, I honestly gotta say, I give a lot of credit to him, man. He's done it, he started out and gave us the platform for the league to do a lot. I mean, from the beginning when he was, I think he got like the first video he posted, he got like 10K something, a lot of views on it, from somebody else's page. And then once he posted it, everybody, like, we grew on followers like this. And it was just like after his one video. And it was just, just expanding it like that was just something that, I still be like, thank you, bro. Like, and still see him to this day.
So
the other partner.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
go
sorry.
ahead, bro. Go ahead, my bad.
League's ended today. Of course, you're gonna try to do it for like next summer. But what's that next step for you guys?
I know we had talked, we want to kind of expand. We want to do the same thing and give back to the youth. And our company, we got a business, One Life Hoops, that presents the One League, but we want to do, AAU tournaments for kids, for young, children, and do, certain things. We had, like, I think last year we partnered to do a turkey giveaway, like the Thanksgiving dinner giveaway down on Thanksgiving. So doing things like that to continue to have a positive influence on our neighborhood and the DMV is what we're going to expand. That's where we want to expand to, is just continuing that positive influence.
We also looking for sponsors. For real. We're looking for sponsors that can help us expand and do all the things that he just said.
So ask Terrell what his favorite moment of the season was. What was yours?
Probably kill buzzer beater.
Oh yeah, that was.
It was Ryan got the video of that too.
Free Alexander. That's my guy, man. He came out here in his presence. I can't forget about that. Shout out to him, man. He's big. He helped us a lot, man. And just always doing the videos. So many highlight tapes of single people, man. It was these dudes.
We have another one that I like to call the Quiet Storm. Sean Crowfoot. He's one of my nephews too. Yeah. That's with these four. Well, these three. It's usually that's Nolan.
That's Nolan right there.
That comes in.
Hey, Nolan.
Yeah.
You get him right there. That's the guy that started the locals coming out here,
and
man.
I'm telling you, if you'd have seen him, he and I went to school together. If you'd have seen him back in the day and some of the things that he was doing,
that dude's
that's major.
He's here every single day.
He's a legend. He's a legend. Trust me.
What'd you say?
This guy used to. He used to shoot in here and at Laurel High School from 3-point, from half court, and would let it go and turn and walk away before it even went through the nets.
Before he was scary, right?
Yeah. And they won the state championship, Maryland State Championship, 3A division in 1980. That's another one that came up through the club as well. And, there's so many here. That's why I laugh when we look at all the pros that come in and all the guys that are in this league. There were so many unknown soldiers that were here long before, the One League came, long before the youth betterment, long before so many other things, So the history is here, and that's what I try to get my boys to understand, that it's time for you to not just be a part of it, but start giving back. Start making a difference. And now he has his daughter coming, you know, and he's going to have to be a role model for a whole different reason, you know. But it's a beautiful thing when you see it coming, and you know if you can look into the future, you know what's coming that he's going to be able to experience like I do, you know. And the joy that it brings me to know that you're really making a difference. It doesn't matter what's going on in the rest of the world, but in our little circle, which is this gym and this Boys and Girls Club, we touch so many in so many ways.
Well,
And I'm sorry.
I was
No, you're good.
I want to thank y'all for, you know,
Absolutely.
your time, man.
Appreciate you coming out, man.
Appreciate you. All right.
Yeah, appreciate you, man.
Can't wait to see the play.
Yeah, they about to get up here, man. You got your
Hey,
nah, man, take a photo.
hey, excuse me. Can you take my trophy back in the room?
Yeah, we might gotta put it in the trophy with my man. You know what I'm saying? My man
There's
gotta.
not a new champion yet. How about that? Hey, look, bro, I've got a couple more hours to enjoy.
Nah, get inside. That's your
Yeah, about to. 1 second.
I think he went back.